Well guys, welcome back to my channel. For my second video, my name is Asia Lee and I live in New York City, but this week I am home in Louisiana, in the country. You can hear the beautiful chimes, the birds chirping. It's nice and peaceful. So I'm gonna show you around a week, coming from a big city to a small town. Come and watch what happens this week. So this past month of March has been kind of insane, and the past 2 years I've been coming home after Easter to kind of just take a week to take a break, to get away from the city and to get away from the busy work month that I just had with Easter, and just kind of reset, spend some time with family and friends, and kind of just take some time to decompress. So this is the town that I was born and raised in, New Iberia, Louisiana. Avery Island, where Tabasco hot sauce is made, is literally down the street from my mom's house. It's so nice to just come out here and to literally have zero thoughts. So I hope you enjoy the journey, and I'll be checking in throughout the week. Let's take a drive. So the crazy thing about living in New York City is I don't have a car. I take public transportation everywhere, subway. So I literally drive 2 times a year when I'm visiting Louisiana. Just take a risk and drive and hope I still remember how to do it. So I am finally leaving the house. It's like 1 p.m. I slept till like 10 a.m. I needed that. There was a crazy travel day yesterday. I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning to catch a 6 a.m. flight because I wasn't quite sure how the TSA of it all was going to be, since everything that's going on with the government shutdown and all of that. I just rolled up at my small town Walmart. Every time I come home to Louisiana, I come here because we don't have Walmart in New York City. If I'm not hanging out with family or friends, I'm probably shopping. I'm probably shopping or eating somewheres that we don't have in New York City that I just like kind of, like I said, get the envie for. The way I just casually dropped $75. You paid for She didn't want it. Hi everyone, we are on full day 2 of my vacation back home in Louisiana. But the plans for today are I am going to stop by our main street, which is beautiful and award-winning and great and all the things. But I'm going there in particular because there is a plaza on our main street that has some historical artifacts, not artifacts, like documentation, I guess if you will, in that plaza. And on a plaque in that plaza is the 17 founding families of my hometown in Louisiana, New Iberia, Louisiana. Many people think of Louisiana as French, like foundational, which is true. And as my ancestry will tell you, I have like 84% French. So I'm very French. And historically, Louisiana is very French, but there are certain towns in Louisiana that actually have a lot of Spanish influence and Spanish founding. My hometown is called New Iberia, which is named after the Spanish Iberian Peninsula. So Iberia, right, Iberian Peninsula, you get it. So the founders of my hometown actually are all Spanish. And my like ancestor's name is like Francisco de Paulo Segura. So his name is on a plaque in my hometown. And that plaque has probably been there most, if not all of my life. However, I never checked it out. Okay, also I want to show you what I'm having for lunch because it's gonna look a little weird and crazy if you're not used to this type of food. But one of my favorite things to eat whenever I come back home, like the things that I like crave, honestly, the number one thing that I crave is very random, but is a Louisiana delicacy, if you will, is called boudin. Okay, this is the delicacy that is called boudin. Although it looks very suspect, and if you read the ingredients of this, if you spell it B-O-U-D-I-N, and you Google that, you're gonna be like, what the heck, you're eating that? But yes. All right, we are about to take off. We are going to first drive to Main Street. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and park in the plaza and then hopefully find the plaque I'm looking for and just show you guys a little bit of how cute it is. So yeah, see you there soon. Plaque, which has the main guy, the main founder of my hometown, as well as the 17 families that came along with him. So it's named Bellini after Francisco Bellini, and he came over in 1779. So this is Bellini. You can see his name there, and then you can see on here Francisco Segura. It's Francisco de Paolo Segura, full name, but that is my ancestor. He is on my family ancestry tree, so pretty cool. So this mural here is actually really special to our ancestry. Sign here has details on that. It says in 1765 French-speaking Acadians arrived after being expelled from the British from their settlement in Canada. They soon established communities throughout the bayou country of South Louisiana and began developing culture that endures today. Also have the Spanish here, so 1779, the settlers from Spain, who I just talked about, Francisco Bellini, established in Iberia on the Bayou Teche. So this here is the Bayou Teche that runs through my hometown. Good morning, and it's actually morning. I'm actually going to be getting out at a decent time today. However, today I have plans. I actually legitimately have plans and not me just bebopping around town. So today I'm meeting up with two friends, and the first friend is a friend that I've literally known since middle school. Literally middle school. We went to middle school, high school, and college together, and he suggested this place called Cafe Jefferson, which is on Jefferson Island at Van Winkle Gardens here in my hometown. It's on the outskirts of my hometown, but it's one of those places that people that are traveling to South Louisiana come to visit. And so there's a cafe there called Cafe Jefferson, and I've heard from him that the gardens are really beautiful right now, so I guess we'll be checking that out. So it's been nearly 10 years since I've been there, so a fun little return to a local kind of little tourist attraction, kind of. And then after that, I will probably come home, take a little break, reset, and then I am going to my friend's house who lives about 20 minutes away, in a town about 20 minutes away. We're gonna go just hang out and chill at her house, and we have plans to watch Merrily We Roll Along on Netflix. We're gonna watch that on Netflix because we are both theater nerds, Broadway lovers. Yeah, that's the day. That was pretty dang cool. We ate at a cafe there, and then we walked around these gardens. There were peacocks. I forgot. They're known for having peacocks all over the place. Hello, good morning. It's Friday. I don't have any exciting plans really for today. I'm getting lunch with my mom and my brother. Here in Louisiana, we call our godparents nanny and parrain. And so my parrain, my godfather, owns a little like fast casual restaurant here in my hometown, and he does something. He does plate lunches, and so we are going to get lunch there, and then honestly, probably we'll just like shop for the rest of the day. Hello! It is evening time. It's kind of like, I don't know that you would call this golden hour, but it's getting somewheres in there. But today, it's Saturday, so today hanging out with my mom, and we went to Lafayette, which is just like a town like 30 minutes away from here. It's kind of like the big city. But usually like once a trip, we'll like make our way out there. There's just like stores and stuff that we don't have here, and like there's a movie theater. Unfortunately, there's no longer a movie theater in my hometown. We did go see Project Hail Mary, but I had already seen it, but I really wanted my mom to see it, and we've been keeping up with the Artemis space landing and all that. They landed safely in San Diego last night, and so it was kind of like a double feature with Artemis to watch Project Hail Mary again. Yeah, so tomorrow is Sunday, and so we will go to church. And then after that, we're gonna meet up with my Mimi and my aunt, and there is just so happens to be a symphony in the park, so we will get together and I'll definitely film some of that. Anyway, that's what today looked like. That's what tomorrow's look like. I'll keep capturing as I go, so thanks for coming along on the journey.
Spreading the news, I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York.
Hey.
New York.
Made it back to New York. California, waiting for my car. Well guys, I made it back home to my apartment, just pulled up in the Lyft ride, but just wanted to say thank you for coming along on this journey with me. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe, like it, all the things. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel and get back into vlogging, so I would appreciate any love that you can show me, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thanks, bye!